Morning guys, Moon here. Today I want to talk about my first impression after 24 hours of playing and, well, what we've done, what kind of character I've played and how it was so far. I want to do this fairly spoiler free, so we're just running through the riverbank of Act 1 Cruel. I will kill some enemies and talk about stuff, and then we'll take a look at the build in specifics. So I started with the Infernalist and I'm right now playing mostly Ember Slate and Flame Wall for clear. But we tried around a lot of stuff, especially on bosses where I struggled extremely, which I will put out a highlight video later on when we are through more stuff and maybe seen some endgame. But probably an act highlight video will appear at some point. We'll just go through all the bosses I struggled with, and it was an amazing time. Like, the game just looks so extremely good, feels so extremely good, especially with the WASD movement which I am using. Just extremely smooth everything. Like, there is some stuff that is annoying, as most people have realized already, like getting stuck between a lot of enemies and, well, some white mobs hitting for way too much, but generally I have had a very good time with the game so far, and just want to say that it's just been amazing, especially the boss fights. The act bosses were just so cool. I have done most of them in a stage where I didn't have like insane damage, but it was fine, so they were manageable with a couple of tries. Like, the longest I've needed for the bosses were the Act 2 and the Act 3 boss. For Act 2, I think I needed like 40 minutes and maybe 8 or 9 tries. For the Act 3 boss, I think over an hour with like 10 tries plus. But, oh! I didn't manage to get out of there. But overall, I'm just very excited about how everything comes together. And I just like the boss design so much. They're so cool and just feels so good to play. But yeah, let's talk about the character a bit. We are playing an Infernalist with Fire Staff, as I said, Ember Slate and Flame Wall. And then we have what's called a cast on Ignite. I need to get used to all the new stuff. A cast on Ignite, which we are triggering with Flame Wall mostly, that pushes out Firestorm and Comet to just increase our single target and clear by quite a bit. Then we're using Flammability as a curse. And might at some point I've heard that it's very good. Put vulnerability in as well, just to get more stuns out. But I haven't tried that yet, so we will see. You know what I really like about the demon form is the dodge. It just feels so good to have a like power-going dodge that goes through boss arenas and you can redirect at any time. Though it does at some points. Oh my god, I need to. This deck, so we have 47. Need to get through here soonish, or we will just not be able to finish it in demon form, but I think we've had, yeah. We just had about 50 stacks of demon form, which means 25% life loss per second, which is a lot, but yeah. You've seen the character plays fairly smooth and is a lot of fun, and the mobility is just very cool with the demon form. So demon form degens you a lot, so you do need quite a bit of fire res, and you need a fire res for, actually no, the demon form is not reducible by fire res, I think, but infernal flame damage is, because we are playing Infernalist with Pyromantic Pact and demon form. Pyromantic Pact does remove your mana and gives you infernal flame instead. Whenever it fills up, it deals your entire health pool as fire damage to yourself, so you need quite a bit of fire resistance and some recovery, while demon form does degen you all the time, and demon degens you faster and faster, you longer you stay in the demon form. So this is the character I'm playing right now. We are using the skills Living Bomb a bit for clear, but I don't use it as much anymore as it was in Act 3 and Act 2. We use Ember Fusilade and Flame Wall mostly because Flame Wall is extremely good at casting cast on Igniter skills, which use Firestorm and Comet. I do want to place Firestorm at some point because it is capped to 1 Firestorm and I do trigger it too often at times, so I might get rid of Firestorm here, maybe just Comet, maybe another skill in here. I haven't decided on that yet. Then we've got Arctic Armor with Glaciation, Deep Freeze, and Bludgeon just to keep the surrounding enemies away from me, because those are very annoying. And then we have Fireball with Pierce, Fire Death, and Fiery Death and Ignition, which just is very, very good at, again, getting cast on Ignite ready, just throw it into a pack sometimes, but I do not use it a lot, really. Then for the gear, we just have Generic Fire Staff, a very, very strong Fire Staff actually, with plus for the fire skills, cast speed, spell damage, and damage extra fire damage. And then we have just gear with live resistances, an amulet with +1 all spell skills. And then we try to cap fire resistance as quickly as possible. This pretty much sums up everything of my first playthrough, I think. I had like such a good time so far, and right now we will proceed with Act 2 Cruel and see where it brings us and where we end up in the end game. So if you have any questions or just want to say hi, I will be live pushing Cruel, pushing into endgame right now on Twitch, so check it out. And if not, I say thanks for watching still, and see you the next time.